Well, holes, leaks, and bug infestations, those are just some of the conditions people living in the Big Country Chateau apartments have to head home to.
And this just after they testified in city court today. THV 11's Sarah Hobakowitz joins us after watching that hearing. And Sarah, what action is the court taking in these multiple lawsuits?
Well, Craig, the process is moving slowly. The city's lawsuits date back as far as 2019. And today, sentencing for code violations was once again pushed back to next week, with tenants struggling under near lawlessness. The city wants to offer immediate help.
I'm psychologically traumatized. I can't sleep. You know, the mold. I just can't breathe in there.
Hassani Carey has lived at Big Country Chateau for over a year, now looking for a way out.
I'm just so upset that the court, made determinations to recontinue this. We need compensation.
Big Country faces cases from the feds, the state, and the city, whose case was pushed back after Big Country management failed to show.
We're able to hear testimony from some of the tenants that the city has spoken with. We do have two city employees that are going to come back at this next date so we can conclude the sentencing.
As Big Country's lawyer estimates, the complex owes $100,000 in overdue utility bills.
The on-site manager's been a little while, but I think the most important issue that came up today, even from the state's witnesses, is that no one's paying rent. A landlord can't provide quality housing when they're not generating the revenue to pay their vendors, to pay their utilities.
While the courts decide Big Country's fate, the city housing department is working to help tenants find a new place to live.
We are working to try to find some other complexes that will work with them with their situation so they can receive that assistance.
Through Wednesday, tenants can call Little Rock Housing for help in rent payments and hotel vouchers for new permanent housing plans, helping not just Big Country tenants, but another apartment complex just down the road.
That we just started last week. And that's a process because it takes accountability on their part too as well.
As code enforcement and fire officials report multiple life safety violations and keep many apartments boarded up.
We are living in chaos. We're at war. This is war.
Wow. This is the home for many people.
Yeah.
And the court is pushing back the judgment on this. What was the reaction in court?
Yeah, there was a whole row of tenants that were there watching these proceedings today, and they were audibly upset when this was pushed back another week. They want answers now, they want solutions now, and they are working with the city, but it takes a lot of work. It's a long process, Craig.
Sarah, you started covering this story from day one. And it's still got a ways to go. Don't you get that feeling when you cover this now?
Yeah, a lot of tenants were saying we were here last summer and now they're back again. So everyone's just looking for a solution there.
Folks, I get the feeling this is not the last you're going to hear of it.
Nope, they're back in court on Thursday.